Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Christina at My 24 Plan. I hope you are all doing well and I thank you so much for joining me. Today we are talking about 2021 planner setup lineup. So it all started when my husband asked me what I wanted for my birthday and what I wanted for Christmas. And it really made me think. The very first thing I thought was, okay, here's my opportunity to buy a really nice planner. And then I really started thinking about what I like and what I wanted and the different areas of my life that are important to me. So I wrote down what I kind of call my life categories and some other couple little things. And then what I wanted to use to plan those things. Now, most of the planning happens in my everyday carry, which is currently this A5 Stylogy. I use these other books to put the information into my everyday carry, if that makes sense. Okay? So if there's a to-do item, not to say that I can't write it down in another planner, but it always needs to come back to my everyday carry. Okay? I needed a place to house things, house information, places to think, mapping things out, that sort of thing, especially in regards to my 24 plan. Okay? So today I wanted to go over this list real quick. I'm going to kind of talk a little bit faster probably because I have a lot to say. And I didn't even grab all my things. So there's a couple more. All right. Everyday carry. What I decided to do is to go with a Hobonichi cousin, a Vec. So if you're not familiar, the Hobonichi comes in the Vec version is a 2-part year, right? So 6 months and 6 months. And it has months, days, and weeks all in the same book on the Tomoe River paper. And that's what I really like, similar to a Stylogy. The reason why I went with an Vec in the Hobonichi is I really, really want 2021 to be gathered all in one place. Because even though you can switch your planners up, your system always stays the same. But when you switch from multiple things throughout the year, it just adds a layer of complexity when you try to go back and find something or when you're trying to keep your year together. And so I really wanted to try for 2021 to have a place where it's all together. Now I'm going to have these other moving parts, so I'm hoping that with these things, I can have some other changing out options, if you will. And I can also change my covers out and still keep the Vec book. Okay? So the first cover that I'm going to be using, I actually don't have in my possession right now. It is on order. And so I will reveal that when it comes. But I don't think that, and I ordered the A5, by the way, for the Hobonichi. I don't think that this is going to be big enough. The Moterm, like I've mentioned in my other videos, I love this cover. It feels really nice, and I love the navy blue color. It's almost like a darker denim-y blue. But it's not going to be big enough because this is only 2 months and it doesn't want to snap all the time. I mean, it's got a little bit more room here to give, but not much. And so I didn't think that this was going to work for even in a Vec, for 6 months. So that's going to be, let's see, I've lost my page. How about that? That's going to be my everyday carry. It's on Sunday. It's on a Sunday. I don't know which Sunday, but it's on a Sunday, not that one. Here we go. Back over here. Okay, so, and I also wanted it to have some kind of closure option. Wasn't wild about the traditional Hobonichi covers as far as like the open cover. I've tried a cheaper version of one of those before and I didn't really care for it. So that's not, I didn't want to do that again. Okay. So we'll just stick with this. I was going to go down the list, but we'll just stick with this. So this Moterm folio is going to turn into my Reader's Mastermind Group notebook. So I'm going to use another Stalogy because this one's almost full. I'm just using this till the end of November. And I am going to use a Stalogy for book notes for the Reader's Mastermind Group. There will be more information about that in the description box below. If you are interested in joining us, that would be super awesome. So look down in the description box and you'll find information about that. Okay, the next thing is this little notebook, my little book of big ideas. I love that. I think that is just the coolest thing that I've ever seen. It's a lined book, and this is the brand and name there. I did not get it from them directly. I found this at a thrift store. And it's a nice little notebook, and I just added another pen loop like I always do. And I just have a Papermate flare in there. And I'm going to be keeping my copy bank in here, which for blogging and YouTubers, you know what that means. It's basically just phrases, quotes, inspiration, ideas, like all kinds of things related to one another for it ends up being my 24 plan. Okay, so that's going to be for that. Now, the next thing is my file of faxes here. This is a Stefano A5, and I'm going to use one of these, and this is a A5 pale pink soft domino. I'm going to be using one of these let me bring that back down, for my 24 plan, and I'm going to be using another one for my prayer journal. I was going to put my prayer journal in something else, but I thought to myself, and especially with my 24 plan, with having a ring-bound system, you're able to add and remove all day long, rearrange things, take notes in the front, and then move them back to behind the appropriate tab later, that sort of thing. So I think that that's going to be the best option for me for those two categories. This one is kind of set up, not really, just mostly has notebook paper in it with a few decor pieces, but neither one are set up for their purpose yet, but that will be coming soon. Okay, and then AT School, I'm just going with a traditional, this won't even fit in the frame. Sorry about that. This is just a traditional Mead brand spiral notebook, letter size, and from 5 Star. And what I did is I printed out lesson plan sheets, and I think, did I put that in the front? I can't remember. Oh no, I did it from the back. I'm going to do by subject back here with the week number and the first day of the week all the way down and on for each subject, and put what we're doing, kind of to have an overview by subject. So I'm in the process of setting those up now. And then I am going to back plan in here to start the week. I also left, let me see if I can find it. I only had one in here at the time. Right here, a weekly to-do list. I thought about just kind of using this for prep. I'm not really sure exactly how I'm going to use it, but I only put one in here for the time being. And I will link that below as well if you're interested in that. It's a free printable as well. But this is for, the page in the middle is for books that we've read. Those type of things that won't fit in the little boxes that don't fit in the categories, the subjects. Books that we've read, goals for the week, new words that we're learning that have come up in conversation. Life skills is a category here, but I really want to take some notes and because I can't remember everything, and you don't have to remember everything, just write it down. Okay, so I have all of them put in and I've numbered them. Now I have to go back and get that planned because I was using a different planner for AT school, which again is our homeschool if I didn't say that. All right, so we did Everyday Carry, My 24 Plan, Readers Mastermind Group, AT School, Copy Bank, Prayer Journal. My Bible study is actually downstairs, but I'm using a lined Moleskine expanded for that. So I just mentioned that this book will end November 30th. And there's only a couple of pages without writing on them in this back part. So if I'm talking about 2021, I still have another month, right? What I'm going to do is use this. I used it for a little bit at the beginning of the year. But I have a lot of pages left in this. And so I am going to use it for December. That is my 2021 planner lineup so far. Like I said, I will be showing some more as I kind of get these things set up, but I just wanted to kind of give you a little bit of a preview. And that's all I have for today. In the comments below, I want to know what you're going to be using for 2021. Are you a one planner girl or do you have multiple planners? Let me know down below. Maybe we'll get some ideas for what other people are using and how they're using it. And check the description box below again for any other information that you want. And if you can't find it, please ask. Until next time, bye.